Welcome. I am Auntie San with Bible Activities for Kids, and today we're talking about teaching kids how to pray. Now, this is something very powerful, and I want to ask you guys a question. Have you ever talked to your best friend? Have you ever told your mom or dad about your day or asked them for help when you scraped your knee? Well, that's wonderful because this is basically the way you would talk to your kids when you're teaching them about prayer. You would ask them if they've spoken with their best friend, if they've spoken with their mom or their dad, and then that you would use to help to explain to them that God is our friend. And so in the same way we talk with our friends, when we have this natural conversation with God, this is what is known as prayer. You see, some persons think that prayer has to be like a long speech and you have to memorize big and fancy words, but that's not the case. God just wants a conversation. And so we have to be able to let children know that this is the easy way to do it. Just talk the way you would talk to your mother or father. Just talk the way you would talk to a friend and let them know what's happening. Now, we can talk to God about anything, and that's something very important that we need to let children know, that we can talk to God about anything. So if they're feeling sad, if they're feeling mad, if they're feeling glad, that's something to talk to God about. Because the Bible lets us know that we can talk to God all the time. God cares about every little thing because He cares about us all. And when you love someone, when you care about someone, you want to hear about what's worrying some for them, what made them smile. You want to hear it all. And so, as you aim to teach prayer, you want to lay that foundation to let them know what prayer is and how easy it can be to talk to God. The next important thing is to create a prayer space. So if you're doing this for your church classroom, you could find a quiet corner in the classroom to create this prayer space. If you're doing it at home, you could find a nice quiet corner in the bedroom. It could even be a literal closet, how we talk about the prayer closet. Yes, there are persons who arrange their closets in such a way that it's a nice little prayer room. And you're going to add things in there that you really like. So you might add like a beanbag chair or something. So you want to go to the prayer room. And then you're going to have things in the prayer room that are going to be things that the children are going to like. So you might have like colored pencils. You might have like nice signs that say things like God is listening. You can have children's Bibles with lots of pictures so that they'll want to go to that corner. You could have journals so that they will want to go there for their prayer time. And if you have not yet gotten your copy of the prayer coloring book, that is something that you can also get for your prayer room. So they can go to the prayer room and they can color, because there's like prayers there. There's like prompts to let them know, what can I pray to God about, right? And so as you teach prayer, have a prayer room, an area where the children know, I can go to this place and here is where I can say a special prayer to God. But let them know it's not limited to this room. You can pray to God at any time, at any place. But we're just creating a special place for you to pray to God. So that's the end of our lesson 1. Lesson 2, we're going to look at some prayer activities and games. See you in lesson 2.